Okay, I'm gonna make a care video on field chameleons, chameleons in general. I mean, field chameleons, they all have usually the basic same care. Basically, I just got a field chameleon in, I think July. She's still a baby. I got her from Camouflage Creations. Their website is www.chameleonsonly.com. I still don't have a name for her, so you can comment if you have any cool names. Heating and lighting. Basically, like almost every reptile, you need UVB. The UVB light I have in there is, I think it's Repti Sun 5.0. Only the Repti Sun 5.0 and Repti Sun 10.0 are basically the only like good reptile UVB lights. All of them else are like crap, junk. And then for her basking light, I have basically just like my bearded dragons I said in my other video, the Repti basking spotlight, 75 watt too. For their enclosure, they're gonna need a screen enclosure because basically they need the fresh air. Well, all the reptiles need fresh air, but also they don't like the reflection of themselves. They get mad at it. So, but get a screen enclosure for it. Since mine's still a baby, I think mine is like 2 feet tall by 1 foot wide by 2 feet long, I think that is. Basically where I got this is I ordered it came in a package with my chameleon. I mean, they're very cheap, sort of, but the only thing that gets you is basically the shipping. That's really expensive. Substrate, what I use is usually what's it called? It comes in a block. It's not you can use Repti bark. Basically tropical. Temperature, keep it around 80, and then around the basking spot maybe 90. They're tropical, so. Humidity, you gotta keep the humidity between like 60 to 80 degrees. So you're probably gonna need a misting bottle. So basically what I do is before I go to school in the morning when I turn all my reptile lights on, is I just spray it like this. And then my nanny lives with me, so she sprays it during the day. And then when I get home I spray it, and before I turn the lights off I spray it. So that keeps the humidity up. Basically to make it nice and look decorative, I have a real plant in there. It's an umbrella tree plant. Basically the UVB keeps it alive. It's growing up towards that, so I probably need to cut it again. I have some fake plants in there. I wouldn't go to Petco. I mean, Petco does sell fake plants, but they're really expensive. I would just go to the dollar store. I mean, I think I got like 5 fake plants in there, and they're all, it was $5 because they're all $1, of course. I found some sticks from outside. What you want to do with sticks outside is wash them. Basically all I did was I washed them with soap and then I let them dry out, so that killed like mites and stuff like that. I have a little dripper. That's what this is. It's not plugged in right now, but what that does is when I'm not home it drips water down, so it sort of keeps the humidity up. Handling wise, they really don't like to be handled. I mean, she sort of likes to be handled, but not much. She's still like a little afraid, but yeah, I wouldn't. It's if you want to really like handle something and have like a dog tame pet, I would get a bearded dragon. What they eat is basically they eat crickets, mealworms, superworms, silkworms. When they get big, you can feed them pinky mice. They're not vegetarian. They don't eat really any veggies. But what they do is, on my umbrella tree, she eats some of that. Basically, the plants that you can have for a chameleon is the umbrella tree, the pothos, and a ficus. But yeah, having a real plant in there really keeps the humidity up, so that's pretty good. I'll show you guys her eating. Basically, I dust her crickets. What I dust them with is what I dust with my bearded dragons. Sticky Farm, Tums Mineral. Rep Cal, calcium with vitamin D. That helps with calcium. And I give them Rep Cal Herptovite. And I give them all that once a week. What I'm going to do for my next video is I'm going to make a cricket care video. So, yeah, and I'll tell you where I get my crickets from. It's actually a really cheap place where I get them from. So, yep, comment, subscribe. I'll show you her eating now. Okay, I dusted some of her crickets and I put them in her cup. I mean, she's still little, so like really, if I were just to throw crickets in there, she probably would never find them. So I put them in like a little cup, and then she usually eats them. But I don't think she's hungry, or she's not gonna move because the camera's here. So they're pretty timid. But I'll do a close-up on her so you can see her. She's really cool. She's a veiled chameleon, like I said. Got her from Chameleon Creations. Basically, she was, I think, $100, and then plus shipping. So she's not that expensive, but I mean, she's sort of like an intermediate reptile. But I would advise starting with a bearded dragon. But I mean, she's really easy to take care of. Yeah, she's not gonna eat, but she's really cool. So I think that's all. So let me check. Yeah. That's my veiled chameleon. Comment if you see anything like that I'm not doing right, or something I could be doing better. Oh, she's looking at the crickets now. But something you think I could be doing better, or something like that, just comment, and I'll suggest using that. I'm still trying to think of the substrate. I can't think of it. It comes in a block.